All right, in this short video, I'm going to give you a quick tour and overview of the Elite Junior Profiles website and technology platform and how we use it to serve student athletes, their parents, and college coaches, junior level coaches, youth coaches, to help them and provide them a platform to help their student athletes move on to the next levels, and ultimately how college coaches are using it to recruit and to find eligible student athletes that fit into their recruiting profile that they're looking for on a season by season or year by year basis. As you can see here, we have real college coaches, real junior level coaches using the platform and using it to both connect with other coaches and for college level using it to find the right types of student athletes that they're looking for that fit into the academic requirements that the college has, along with the athletic requirements that they're looking for in terms of the type of athlete, position, what have you. And so our technology platform is being used by coaches. We would encourage more coaches to do a free registration. We do require coaches and recruiters to register on the site because unless you're approved coach and or recruiter on the site, you don't see the full profile information on the student athletes. In other words, we hide sensitive contact information about the student athlete, the parents, the references. We don't disclose that on a public profile. All of that information becomes available to the coaches and recruiters who are registered on our site and are approved. A quick snippet about who we are at Elite Junior Profiles. It was founded and created by Coach Paul Peckman, who is a current college hockey coach with Elon University. He's got over a decade of coaching experience at the youth, junior levels, and now college level. And so we created Elite Junior Profiles with 4 different perspectives in mind. Number 1, a coach or recruiter's perspective. Number 2, a player or student athlete's perspective. Number 3, the parent's perspective. And number 4, from a marketing and online perspective. If we go back to coach and recruiter's perspective, we interviewed hundreds and hundreds of coaches, along with taking Coach Paul's direct information and experience as a coach, and fashioned a profile that is unlike any other profile that is available out online, whether it's NCSA or any of the other profile types. Elite Prospects is big in hockey, but we have all 4 of these very distinct perspectives baked into the strategy, the platform, and the services we provide to all the types of people that we work with and serve at Elite Junior Profiles. We work with coaches and recruiters, we work with student athletes, and we work with parents. And then the online perspective is really important because in today's day and age, when we interviewed coaches, a lot of them reported that they just simply go to Google and type in a student athlete's name. And so if they go to Google and type in a student athlete's name, what do they find? And what they find on page 1 really gives them some quick insight into who this person is. And so we developed Elite Junior Profiles from a marketing and online perspective to have that profile show up in Google searches, and then that profile is readily available for the coach or recruiter to get more information about that student athlete. Now, if they're not registered on the site yet, then the coach or recruiter will need to register on the site to get full access to the information. And we, make that very clear and prominent on the site that coaches and recruiters will get full information about the student athlete if they're registered and approved on the site, including what you're seeing here, which is the contact information for the student athlete, contact information for mom and dad, their disc enhanced profile. If they have a disc enhanced profile, they have this entire section is enabled, and it gives the coach or recruiter really good, holistic, and comprehensive information about the behavioral style, the character strengths, the work style tendencies of the student athlete, environments that they thrive in, tend to be most effective in, along with a comprehensive disc enhanced report and a scouting report for the coaches as well. We also have the ability for the student athlete to include all of the other profiles that they might have associated with themselves as an individual athlete or student athlete, which is also part of why you see in the Google searches how these other profiles are also coming in to the search, because we're linking to them here in the Elite Junior Profile, which really has an aggregated set of information about the student athlete all in one place for the coach or recruiter. So the idea and the strategy here was that the coach or recruiter never has to go anywhere else other than to maybe game film and or physically to go watch the student athlete play in his or her sport. Other than that, they have all the information that they really need to make the recruiting decision. Do we move forward with the recruiting process for the student athlete, or do they just simply not meet the type of student that we're looking for academically, or do they not just meet the type of player that we're looking for in terms of the athlete? We have a full academic profile here, including the ability to upload transcripts and score reports for your SAT and ACT scores. This is critical information that a college coach especially will absolutely need in order to determine, is this person really going to fit into our academic profile that we need to have here at our school. We also have the ability to input or enter your social media information so that the coach or recruiter can quickly scan the social profiles for this athlete. Obviously, we know they're looking for that. What type of person is this? What type of student athlete are they in social media? And we give the coach or recruiter quick access to that. And we obviously want to educate our student athletes to be very careful about who they are on social media. It should be that they're the same person, right, on social media, but that they don't put things on social media that will come back to hurt them later. And then we also give coaches and recruiters information about prior teams, coaches, and references that, excuse me, the coach or recruiter can use to contact to find out a little bit more about this player, who they are, and the experience that the previous coaches or references have had with that student athlete. So you can see we have a very holistic, comprehensive profile on a student athlete that a coach and recruiter can use to actively recruit this student athlete. So when they have information like this, then they can obviously reach out, contact the student athlete directly, contact mom or dad if that information is there, and then contact past coaches and references as well. That's a quick overview of a disc enhanced profile. We do have a standard profile as well, which just doesn't include the disc enhanced section of the profile. When we do a disc enhanced profile, we also send the assessment link to the student athletes so that they can take 10 or 15 minutes to take the disc assessment. Once the assessment is completed, then the report is compiled, and then that disc enhanced report is added into their profile that you just saw. Without the disc enhancement, the standard profile is just $47 per year. The disc enhanced profile is $147 per year. Both very, very affordable in the grand scheme of what parents and families and teams and organizations are investing in these sports at the highest levels of competition. So very, very nominal, especially as compared to some of the other alternatives that don't have nearly the type of information in the profile that the coaches and recruiters need. And if we go back to why we created Elite Junior Profiles, is because there was some significant gaps in the type of information that coaches and recruiters had access to in terms of some of the other profile platforms that are out there that are both more expensive and some that are free but don't have nearly the type of technology and information that Elite Junior Profiles has baked into our strategy. If you want to know more information about the profile types, the two options that are there, you can just simply go to profile types. We do offer team and organizational discounts off of both of these prices. So if you have a team or an organization and are interested in partnering with Elite Junior Profiles for your organization and the teams that are a part of your organization, let us know. We'll be happy to talk to you about our team and organizational discount. And if you have any questions about the college recruiting process, we have some great information on our blog that you can go and dive into in terms of just some keys to success in the recruiting process. And we have some featured stories about some of our featured student athletes, and you can read up on those and click in any of those. And then you can also just look on our news and media page to find out some more of the different types of feature stories that we can do on student athletes. And in that, I'll wrap up our overview with that. When we do a featured story on a student athlete, we really dive in. What is it that makes them tick? What makes them different? A little bit about their past. So we kind of get just to develop a rich story about who this student athlete is. All of them are different. They all have unique abilities, accomplishments, skills. They all have different pasts. They all have different goals for their future. And so we try to call all that out, do a nice feature story on them, and then when the story's done, we also push it out to our national network of media outlets. And as you see here, you can click on the little plus symbol on distribution links, and you can see a random sampling of some of the different media outlets that picked up this particular story about this particular student athlete. The other thing that this is really useful for is that the student athlete can then take this fox34.com story and share it with potential scouts, coaches, recruiters in programs or colleges that they're interested in pursuing. And obviously this has a really powerful impact on the college coach or recruiters when they see, hey, not only is this a great student athlete, but they were also featured on a Fox or an NBC site. So that's a little bit about the power of the Elite Junior Profiles technology platform, and a little bit about how or why we also built this from an online marketing perspective. I hope this quick overview about our platform, our technology, and the different people that we serve, parents, student athletes, and coaches or recruiters, has helped you get a greater sense of who we are as a company and who we work with. We really, really love to help student athletes make it to the next level, achieve their goals and dreams. That's really what gets us excited, and we feel like we've built a really great platform and solution for both coaches and recruiters and the student athletes to find each other on our platform and to use our platform to elevate their visibility both online and with the coaching and recruiting process. Thank you.